You know, it blows my mind how much horsepower these little baby T cases can take. This thing's tiny, but my hands ain't that big either, so yeah. This is probably going to be one of the best updates on the entire channel, you guys. We finally found a DOGBOX transmission for my all-wheel drive monster. What's up, you guys? Welcome back. So yes, you did hear right. We found a PPG 1000 horsepower rated DOGBOX transmission for my all-wheel drive GSX monster, and I'm so excited that we finally found one, because honestly it's been down for a year and that's the only thing that we've been waiting on in order to drive this car again. Now, for those that don't remember, over a year ago we took the engine out and we rebuilt the entire engine with aluminum rods. Now, 1 week after the rebuild I was testing it and I went for the first pass, and on the first pass the transmission exploded 12 hours before IFO. That was back in 2020. Now we are in 2021 and we have almost less than a month again to get my DSM ready for import face-off. I don't know what the heck kind of crazy world this is, but I just think it's kind of weird that that happened. Now here's the big issue with running this PPG DOGBOX. My transmission is from a 99 and my T-case is from a 99. The DOGBOX transmission is a 95. You can't swap a 95 through 96 on a 97 through 99 because those different generations has two different gear ratios, and if you put one on the other, it's going to destroy the transfer case. But lucky for me, I have a friend that has actually two 95 T-cases, and he's going to let me trade my 99 T-case for two of his T-cases, plus about 50 bucks. So once we get the DOGBOX in, we can swap out the T-case and actually go for some pulls. Oh wait, there's one more issue. So the DOGBOX transmission actually uses a 1-inch spline. So the twin disc that I'm running right now, which is through competition, I can't use this clutch. I just bought it. It has less than 500 miles and I got to get rid of it because it won't fit my transmission. It was $1,500. Shout out to Competition Clutch, because when I gave them a phone call and I told them about the issue, they actually gave me a part number that I can swap out the two discs that's in the clutch assembly and it'll still work with what I have and for my DOGBOX. So now instead of spending another $1,500, it's going to cost me 300 bucks. That's a win. So the first step in all this, we're going to have to take the T-case out right now, and we're going to have to get it ready for tomorrow so I can meet with the guy and swap out the T-cases. Now real fast, for the guys that watched my last video, I want to say thank you so much for putting down in the comments on what I should do with my 4 options. For those that didn't watch it, I had 4 options. It was either A, fix my DSM, B, fix my Duramax, or C and D, which is working on my apartment complexes. So I actually decided to have some contractors work on my apartments while I actually do something that I haven't done in over 9 months, almost a year now. So I figure we can kind of work with all that. Now we still are going to be remodeling the apartments and I'm still going to take you through it. But for the next 2 videos or so, we're going to be working on my DSM because we need to get this thing ready. I want to enjoy it just a little bit. I haven't drove this thing in over a year, so let's do something about it. Sorry, Evo. Maybe next time we can make a video of you. Now I am a little bit sentimental, guys. This is the first time that I picked up one of my C16 race cans and actually started using it as a camera stand. It means a lot. This is the first time in 2 months that I've actually had my hands dirty by grease. For the last 2 months, I actually been working on my houses, not cars. Whoa. That's way too close, and we still can't get to the back ones, but luckily it's a DSM, so all we're gonna need is metric. Now, if you guys are wondering why this massive, huge toolbox is in this tiny, tiny garage, it's because this used to be my work toolbox. This is how I made my living for the last 10 years. I was an automotive mechanic, and almost exactly 2 months ago is when I told my boss I quit, and I gave him my 2 weeks. Pretty excited to finally start using my tools again because I've been working on houses, not cars, and I miss working on my cars. One of the best things I love about my GSX is I decided to build a side exit for my massive turbo setup, and it's a 3.5-inch screamer. It's crazy to think that I bought this car 7 years ago and it was a complete nasty shell, and over time and years and just money getting thrown at it, it finally became something that I've always wanted. Now just remember, guys, with your builds, don't give up on them. It's okay to take some time off, but don't give up. And that actually goes for everything. So this is my 99 T-case, and I'm hoping that these 95 T-cases are in somewhat decent shape, just because of the fact that I plan on building it with a DSS drive shaft with a 300mm upgrade. But for right now, I just want to get it ready just so we can take it to IFO, and I'll worry about doing the upgrade later. You know, even from the bottom, my freaking top mount manifold looks like a freaking spider, dude. That's so freaking cool. God, I don't know if this is going to be a problem or not, but this is really, really close. You know, even now, I always say work smarter, not harder. Okay, all right, we got it loose. So to make things easier, I'm just gonna use a jack and we're just gonna kind of slowly lower it down because I really don't wanna manhandle this thing right now. And I don't really wanna drop it in front of camera and you guys laugh at me. And going down. Oh. Look at my flywheel. Look how it's kind of eaten up. I'm assuming that's probably by the starter. I wonder if I have something going on with that. That's kind of weird. I didn't notice that before. So if you guys can see this little fracture right here, right where my finger is, so that's actually probably where my third gear shift fork is. So when I was shifting into third, that's when it kind of blew up, and honestly the shift fork probably exploded and it came out the side of the case right there. It's not too bad, but the transmission is locked in third gear, and obviously that's why we're swapping out transmissions. And we kind of made a little mess back there. Look at this thing, it's a freaking baby. So this is my 99 T-case. Now to be honest with you guys, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this T-case. It's just I'm trading this T-case for an older T-case, 2 of them, so it can match the DOGBOX that I got, because this T-case will not match my DOGBOX. The gear ratios are wrong and it's gonna end up destroying this T-case. You know guys, since we got done with this T-case way too fast, I'm gonna show you the interior of my Black Widow because I honestly don't think you guys seen it, and I love carbon fiber. I wanna get some carbon doors, but for the most part, it's all black leather interior. And you can see that, some carbons, black leather seats. I also got one of these center tail lights. I haven't put it in yet. And the back seats are pretty clean as far as the black leather. And I got the carbon fiber center console with the airbag delete. And if you kind of look way over yonder, I also have the carbon fiber cluster with some pretty nice pillars. I have this one over here that's sitting in the back that I haven't touched for a while. Honestly, that's some cheap carbon. Don't even bother with that. I need to get like a little delete for that little radio thing. But for the most part, this is what the interior looks like. And well, I want to put more carbon on this car. And well, let's go check those out real fast. So I actually have a carbon fiber OEM hood way over there, and I also have a G-Speed hood, which honestly I love these hoods since I was a kid, and I'm really excited to put this on. Once we get it moving, then we can finally put this hood on. We actually have one more piece of carbon fiber that I want to show you guys real fast because we're going to be installing it here soon. Maybe not in this video, but in the next couple of videos we're going to be installing it, and I just want to give you guys a little sneak peek. That's why you should subscribe, is because we love carbon. It's actually in this room here. Now, real fast, it is kind of messy in here, guys. It's because this is my girlfriend's storage facility for all of her creative custom cakes. She has a little cake business, and she designs cakes, and she's freaking amazing with it. But in the corner, there's a carbon fiber hatch. But I can't really show you guys that right now. I want to so bad, but we gotta wait for the next couple of videos so I can install it. So I hope this video gives you guys kind of an update on what we have going next, and how I appreciate you guys so much for following along and liking the video and hitting that subscribe button, because it does help the channel a lot. It gives me motivation to go out and make more videos. Now, I hope you guys understand what we're doing next, and we're gonna have a lot of DSM fun. We're still gonna be working on the houses, of course, but we're gonna be working on my GSX. And I hope you guys check out the next video, because I made an offer on something that is probably one of the biggest decisions of our lives, and it's kind of DSM related. So yeah, check it out next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and just like that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.